The prayer points I want us to make are from what the Lord laid on my heart, according to Leviticus 19, verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. Leviticus 20, verse 6. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits and after wizards to go roaring after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and I will cut him off from among his people. Verse 27 of the same chapter. A man also, or a woman that had familiar spirits, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones, their blood will be upon them. 1 Chronicles 10, verse 13 and verse 14. So Saul died for his transgression which he committed against the Lord, even against the word of the Lord, which he kept not, and also for asking counsel of one that had a familiar spirit to inquire of it, and inquired not of the Lord. Therefore he slew him and turned the kingdom unto David the son of Jesse. 2 Kings 23, verse 24. In the revival of Josiah, moreover, workers with the familiar spirits and the wizards and the images and the idols and all the abominations that were spied in the land of Judah and in Jerusalem, did Josiah put away, that he might perform the words of the law, which were written in the book that Hilkiah the priest found in the house of the Lord. From the verses that we have read so far, what you can see, there is one word, or among the ones that are common in those verses, workers with familiar spirits. And so the Lord laid on my heart that we address what we call familiar spirits. When we talk of familiar spirits, a familiar spirit is any demonic assignment that surveys and studies people, territories, and bloodlines of families. Study the bloodline. In this family, what happens? Like our pastor does. His father got an accident when he was working. For 30 years, he was written down. He himself also, he has had a series of accidents. And how many? 4 accidents. It's not just normal. No, it's not normal. But his father got an accident, written down. And his son, at around 45 years, he got 98 years. He was put in 4 accidents. Like he said, he was in Nairobi for 6 months. He was not there. He was there because he was in treatment of an accident. These are powers that study bloodline. They survey bloodline. We are saying familiar spirits. They have a God. The God of the assignment. The objective is to gather spiritual intelligence that will open doors to oppress, to ruin, to destroy, to kill lives. They study, they monitor, they see how they can be able to enter. That's why some people will dream of the dead. That's why some people will dream of being in the village. This is why some people will be oppressed at night. Or this is why some people will look at their lives. There is a threat on how their parents lived. If their parents lived in isolation, you see the same thing is flowing. The forces of darkness that do that, that ensure the things like that. They are what we call familiar spirits. Even some men of God, in quotes, can use them to do what might appear like they are giving prophecy or word of knowledge. These demons are able to tell somebody who has that spirit of familiar spirit what you ate yesterday for supper. He can tell you the color of your innerwear, and he has never seen your innerwear with his 2 eyes. These forces of darkness can be able to show somebody something which in his own mind there is no way to have known. They will want to appear like they are scaring you. Familiar spirits have captured lives like this. Forces that are surveying over your life, studying your prayer life. These forces are behind the nightmares. They study somebody's life. That's why a sister or a brother will declare 7 days prayer fast. That day she's praying, the level of oppression, retaliation will be overwhelming. Or just after prayer. That's why people will give such a testimony. But the moment I go to a living church, the moment I pray, things become very hard. Retaliations come to attack. Even a door that was open now begin to close. Forces behind that deception, they are what we call familiar spirits. These forces have made many believers to live lives of oppression, defeat. These forces even whisper in the ear, are you sure God answers prayer? They mock prayer. You only have one way out to deal with them. You just want to declare war on the familiar spirit. They will make you live a life your grandmother lived, because they study the pattern in the bloodline. They look your movements. They are able to see your tomorrow. These are the powers which is used to see your star, to see your next level, and then pervert, and then change, and then swap, and then rob you. The only way out, it is they must catch fire. Declare war on these forces. The Lord will give you victory.